All right. This is only like the 4th time I've tried to make this video, and this is just going right into what I have to talk about. Like, really, this is perfect for what I have to talk about. I am so emotionally like livid right now. And I'm not going to say why. All I'm saying is that I'm totally pissed off. So I'm trying to think back. I'm really trying to think back to the last time that I really gave in to emotional eating. And I can't remember. I really cannot remember when. I've always talked myself off of a ledge. I've always, because I offer you guys a 911 service, but I don't in return have a 911 person that I can call and say, hey, talk me off the ledge from eating this processed crappy ice cream. I'm going to pay for eating this ice cream. But before I go any further into that, it's the holidays, and emotional eating will be at its highest over these holidays. At its peak. I've hit my peak. And quite honestly, I'm trying to eat this before it melts. There were 3 scoops of ice cream in here. You see what's left. Because I've tried to make this video 4 times and I've been interrupted. Yeah, I have. So, my frustration has grown. I'm not counting the other matter at hand that's really pissed me off. But I offer a 911 service to help you get off of a ledge. Like I said, I can't remember the last time I did this. It's been a long time. It's been years that I have actually emotionally ate. Years. Today is my day. Today's my day. I also know how to structure myself to not overdo it because I've learned over time. And that's what I teach you here. But the thing of it is that this is not good to eat late at night when you're emotionally distraught. This will cause me a lot of pain when I wake up in the morning. This will give me brain fog in the morning. When I wake up, my brain's going to be really foggy. My eyes are going to be foggy. My head is just going to be so unclear until I flush it. My pain is going to be out of control. Yep. Because there is so many things wrong in these ice creams out here on the market today. So much wrong. Now, I'm willing to pay those prices tomorrow because I'm really not in the right frame of mind. And then tomorrow, I'll be really upset that I did this. I will be very mad. And I'll ask myself why I did it. Does this all sound familiar? Did you know that ice cream actually inflames the body? Causes your arthritis, causes your nerve endings to be inflamed? Did you know that? All things I teach here at Show Me Nourish. Yep. So, yep, I'm going to pay those prices tomorrow. And then I'll deal with what I need to deal with tomorrow. But tonight, I took 3 scoops of ice cream put it in that bowl. I didn't get to eat 3 scoops of ice cream because it melted. Because in the middle of me trying to create the video, I was called 3 times. Yeah. For nothing, for nonsense. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is that when we emotionally eat, many times without guidance from someone like myself, you overdo it. And then the next day you wonder, why do I hurt? Why is my head so foggy? Why do I not feel good? You're not looking into the actual reason why. But better yet, you're not getting underneath the actual problem. Now, true, I need to get underneath what the real problem is. I know what the real problem is, and I will take care of the real problem. In the meantime, I didn't harm myself so bad that I'm going to suffer in great length and detail, but I am going to suffer. I am. So what I'm trying to say is that now's the time, if you're an emotional eater, to reach out to me and let's have these conversations. Let's get underneath what's really causing your pain. What's really mentally disturbing you at this point to make you dive? I have had clients call me with their bowls heaping with ice cream or chocolate fudge or caramel dripping. I mean, bowls like this, just full. I've had clients call me. And I'm able to talk you through the situation. But during the process, I'm also able to get you to understand that this whole thing full of ice cream and it loaded with fudge, caramel, whatever, is not healthy. And I'm able to get you to see what kind of prices you're going to pay for eating it. So like I said, I'm not highly damaging myself, but I am going to pay a little bit of a price tomorrow morning for the inflammation. There's that, the pain, the suffering in that respect until I flush it out. I'm just going to take some water in the morning with some really good lemon in that water to sit there and help me flush out the toxin. Not only that, I'm going to need to do some liver detoxing as well with some beets tomorrow, some spinach, some kale. I'm going to have to use some of these things tomorrow, which I'm all prepared to do. I have these all on hand. Believe me, I'm prepared. But are you prepared? Do you have those preparations in place? Do you know what to do to counter all of that? I bet you don't. But I can show you how. I can show you how to move yourself in the right direction. And honestly, I didn't do any damage to my body in the sense of weight. So if you're sitting here thinking, oh my God, she's putting on 5-10 pounds. No, I'm not. Not at all. Not at all. But we get into these mindsets and then we start feeling guilty. I'm not feeling guilty for eating this. I do know what prices I'm going to pay and I'm willing to deal with that. But I don't feel guilty for eating it because I didn't do any harm. So if you're emotionally eating, feeling guilty afterwards, then, beating yourself up over it, now's the time to reach out and let's have this conversation. Let's talk about it. Let's get you on a program that works for you. Okay? My nutrition plans are personalized to you for you, not some standard that comes out. No, standards don't work. You don't eat like I do. I don't eat like you do. So reach out to me. Let's get this going for you. I feel much better now that I've talked. And then quite honestly, if I had just come out here and talked anyway, I would have been better off and I would have never have touched that. But you know what? I had already been frustrated being interrupted 3 times in a 4-time segment. So I don't feel bad for eating that ice cream. No, I don't. I won't feel bad tomorrow either. So if you want to know if I feel bad tomorrow, join me up in my stories here on Instagram and also Facebook. Also, you can come out to LinkedIn. You can come out to Snapchat. You can come out to TikTok. I put all this out there. I'm very open about my own struggles. I'm very open with how I help people. So I have very few struggles anymore in the sense of food. Like I said, I can't even remember the last time I emotionally ate, but today will be marked on the calendar. And then we'll see how long it is for the next time. Probably be another few more years. So I'm very good about keeping myself in check because it's vital. I don't let myself get out of control too often. And the reason why is because I don't need to worry about that. I show you how to understand the food so that you make smart choices. Believe me, if my house would have been filled with the grapes and the apples, well, I did have one apple. I guess I could have done that. But, I was so frustrated by that point. I didn't remember I had an apple. Typically, my house is full. I did not go and do my proper meal prep plan shopping like I typically do every Sunday. I was interrupted with some other family time, so therefore that didn't get done. So, yeah, we'll make those changes very quickly. No, just saying, when you understand what foods to put into the house and you understand what foods actually help flush, heal, treat, prevent, then you know what to go for. And that's what I teach you here. So, all right, there's my guilty for tonight. I emotionally ate. I don't feel guilty for it. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm going to take my punishment in the morning. I'm going to flush my system with lemon water and some other foods, and I'll feel just fine. And I'll be back to my energy levels. So, understanding how to do that. You want to understand how to do that? Come and join me. Come and grab one of my plans. Come to one of my programs. Let me guide you. Let me help you. All right. Have a good night. I'm going to go meditate now.